Justin, big day for you. 170 yards, only 21 carries. Where does today rank among, I guess, your best performances of the season or even your career?
I think obviously with John back there too, we were able to run the ball real well today. O-line was opening up pretty big gaps for us. I always say if you get us to second level, we're pretty dangerous. So it was fun out there, and I'm just glad we could get this win because I really wanted to have another month with the seniors, and so that was pretty important for us.
Justin, John got that 43-yard run earlier. Were you guys playing off each other? Did he inspire you in some ways today?
Yeah, man, it's always nice to see one of our other RBs in there doing well. I just think sometimes you can see stuff from the sideline you don't necessarily see on the field. So I kind of just took what I kind of saw from his long runs and kind of applied it to when I was in there too. So yeah, it's cool. I think John's come a long way, and he's obviously showing how good of a player he can be right now. So it's pretty exciting for us.
Justin, today you passed Tyrell Sutton and Darnell Autry to move to second all-time in NU's career rushing list. It's pretty impressive. So what does it mean to you personally to hold that position in the program's history?
It's pretty cool. There's obviously been some great running backs come through here, with Damian Anderson and Darnell Autry, Noah Herron. It goes on and on. Ty Sutton. So it's just cool. I'm just glad we could get a win on a day like this. So, yeah.
Justin, you said you took what you saw and applied it. What did you see, and how did you apply it?
Yeah, I saw, the linebackers were scraping pretty hard over the top, especially on John's first touchdown run. He ended up actually just hitting it right up the gut on an outside zone. So, they're doing some slanting inside on the D-line, and the linebackers are scraping pretty hard. So I knew that if our O-line could get to the second level, kind of stop penetration and cut those guys, that we were going to have some pretty big seams.
Just for any of you guys, I wanted to get your impressions on the season playing with Austin and then Austin Carr, and then also what he's like as a person, singer, dancer, philosopher, business student, actor, all those things he's got going on.
I didn't know he was a dancer.
I don't think he dances very well.
But, yeah, it's awesome to play with him. Obviously on the field, you see what he can do. He's one of the best receivers in the country, and that's being recognized, so it's great to see that. But off the field, he's an even better person. And I think, to whom much is given, much is expected, and he's done all that. And it's awesome to see him getting all this recognition. He deserves it. And off the field, like I said, he's a better person.
And I agree. Sorry, just real quick. Austin's a great guy. From when I first came in here, he kind of took me under his wing. And he was a really, really cool guy. And obviously, you guys didn't see him how hard he worked before this year. But he's always put that work in, and it just kind of came to fruition this year. So couldn't have happened to a better guy.
For all you guys, sort of what was the mood like in the locker room after the game, and how you guys feeling now? You got that 6th win, and now officially clinched the bowl berth.
I think it was definitely a great feeling, and it's always a good feeling to win with your teammates and celebrate in the locker room. But, we have another game, and we have more goals to accomplish.
Yeah, it's fun. We're going to enjoy it, and, next week we'll know who will play. But we've got some practice time this week so we can get better. But it's a lot of fun. It's always fun winning against a rival.
And then how much was that sort of emphasized before the game? I know after the Purdue game, Austin sort of said that this is like the playoffs for you guys, like a 2-game playoff down the stretch to sort of get to the point where you can make a bowl. How just important was that leading into the game, just sort of to get that 6th win?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, man, it was so important all throughout the week. I kind of felt before the game that we had a focus, that we hadn't had in a while. So, it was really important for us to get this for the seniors on their last day at Ryan Field. And just to, like I said before, get this next month. Bowl practice and bowl season is pretty fun. And, we experienced that last year, so we kind of wanted that again. Just to go out, try and win the bowl, win today and then win the bowl, and have these guys go out with a winning record.
Just kind of following up on that a little bit for any of you guys, but where you started the season, given injuries and things you've had to overcome, what does it mean to be in the position that you're in now, when you look back to how the season started especially?
Yeah, we've responded to a lot of adversity throughout the year. I think pretty much everyone counted us out after those first 4 games, starting 1-3, thinking, oh, okay, well, here we go again. and we just knew we didn't. That's not how we wanted the season to go. And I think offensively, obviously we picked it up, and same with defensively, and we came together as a team. It's interesting when everyone else from the outside is doubting you, everyone on the inside kind of comes together even more, and that's what's cool about this team is that we didn't just throw in the towel like a lot of other teams would, and we've seen this season. So it's cool, real good group of guys, real good group of seniors. Those captains have really brought us a long way.
For any of you guys, Illinois committed 4 turnovers today, and you cashed all 4 into touchdowns in the ensuing drive. How important were those momentum swings for you?
We always say we want to win the turnover battle, and we did that today, and it was really important for our defense to get some of those, and even on special teams with JB forcing that fumble. So yeah, I mean, when you win the turnover battle, it makes it a lot easier on yourself. So, and I think we hadn't really turned those turnovers into points all year as much as we wanted to. So it was good today that we could do that.
So for Clayton, today was actually the fewest passing attempts you've had in a game all season long. Was it nice to kind of sit back and let these two guys do all the work?
Yeah, it was great. It's always fun to hand off the ball and carry out your fake a few steps and see a lot of yards gained. And I like it. As long as we're winning, I don't care how we do it. Stats don't matter to all of us, and I think that's what's cool about our team.
John, first rushing touchdown today, 2 of them. What was that like?
It was an experience like no other. It's a great feeling.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it.
Just a question for Justin Jackson. John Moten kind of came to me on the sideline, was like, I'm the new bread and butter. How do you feel about that?
That didn't happen. That did not happen.
Just a question.
Yeah, I saw John doing well in the beginning of the game. Kind of had to kick it up a little bit. So, no, I'm kidding.